this is a YubiKey. I'm going to show you how to set up this YubiKey so that you can sign your commits in GitHub to authenticate that that commit actually came from you or from somebody that you trust. So this account is empty. It's just a kind of a brand new GitHub account. So I'm going to create a repo, call it TF demo, make it private, add a README, create the repo. All right, so you'll notice the first commit is going to be verified. That's because I did it through the GUI. But commits that I do through the command line are not verified because they're not signed. So within here, I've got my email is set to be private, and I block any command line pushes that'll expose my email. So that means that I've got to use this little email address here for my commits. So I'll be using this email for my signing. So let's go back over here. We'll copy this guy. Here we'll do a git clone, and then I'll just do, all right, so we've got this. I'm going to copy a stub that I pulled off of Terraform's HashiCorp's website. So it just has some basic Terraform code. So I'll add all this stuff. Well, I'm going to set the commit. This will be the commit email for that. So now if I do a git commit when I come back over here, you'll see that's the commit. It's not verified. I'm going to put this YubiKey in, and I'm going to program this YubiKey to sign my commits. So we're going to generate option 1 for RSA. Because this is a YubiKey 5, I think even the 4, you have to use 4096 byte keys. So I'm going to set this to expire in 3 years. Yes. And then for the email address, I'm going to use that email that GitHub gave me. Okay. I'm going to put a passphrase on it. This is just a demo. You should put a passphrase on yours. All right, boom. Now, this right here is the key ID. So we'll keep that in mind here. So now we will go in and edit that key. And you'll see there's 2 keys. There's your primary key, which is your signing key, and you have an encryption key. So I'm going to add another key. I'm going to do option 8 for RSA. You'll see that there's a sign and encrypt flags. I don't want those because I already have the sign and I need the authentication. So I'll toggle this off, and I'll toggle authenticate. 4096, 3 years. No passphrase. Cool. Now you see I have SEA. So I'll go ahead and save that. And now what I'll do is I'm going to export this. If you're going to generate keys, once they're on the YubiKey, you can't export them. So I'm going to export them before I put them on the YubiKey. So let me go back and grab that key ID. Let's put a space there. And I'm going to put these to a file called uv.key. You can see that's the private key. You can copy it if you want. I don't care. It's not going to be valid. So now we have a backup of the key. So now we're going to go back in and we're going to export our key. Sorry, we're going to move our key to the card. So you'll notice, okay, So now I'm going to do key to card, remove the primary key. There's two spots I can put it on the YubiKey, in the signature slot or authentication. Since the private key is the signing key, we're going to put it in the signature key. There's already one there because I demoed this. So my admin pin, there we go. I think the admin pin is a GPG admin pin. There's a default that's set. I think it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so now I'm going to select key 1. You can see there's a little asterisk right here, and that's the encryption key. So key to card, and I'm going to put it in the encryption key slot. I'm going to override what's in there. I'm going to deselect it. I'm going to select the second key. This is the authentication key. Put it in the authentication key slot. Boom, there we go. Now you'll notice the ID for this card. This is the ID for this particular card. So it's in card number here. This is just a demo key, so I don't care if anybody sees this. All three of these, let me unselect this and save. When I go back in there, you can see they are all on the card. We're good in here. Let's do a test. Let's do a test file. And then what we'll do is we'll encrypt it with that key. See, so now I can do, all right, so we'll decrypt this. I got to punch in the key for the card. And boom. See, now the card is unlocked, so I can just decrypt at will. Let's get the public key. We'll export the public key. So we'll take this guy. And we'll go into settings under keys. And I'll paste it into here. All right. So now we have to tell Git what signing key we want to use. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do this, and then we're going to get the key ID that we had. And that's going to be, whoops, 2 dashes. That's our signing key. So now we'll go back in the main TF. And we'll do a signed commit. We'll ask them for the pin. Boom. So now we'll push that out. And when we go back in here and we reload, we'll see there's 3 commits. And this one right here is a signed commit. You can see that one is signed. It was verified with my signature. So that's it. Now, if you don't have your key in there, you try to do, I'll take the YubiKey out. I'll do another signed commit. Oops. It will prompt me for the YubiKey. So I got to put the key back inside. Unlock it. And then I can sign the commit and push it. Boom, that's it. That's how you set up your YubiKey to sign your commits in GitHub. If this was helpful or you have any other questions, just drop a comment.